And I actually am getting really upset about this because she's 16. To reduce us to just stand there and look pretty. Okay, so this was actually off to the side on my recommended, and I couldn't just walk away from it. I want to do a blind reaction to how Chloë Grace was sexualized at 16. And I already know that this is gonna upset me because she's so young. I've already talked about the industry with my Megan Fox video. If you haven't checked that out, then I will leave it down in the description box. Let's get right into it.
So when I was 16, I was making a movie, and we had already done all the screen tests for the outfits to make sure everything was settled, and they'd been sent to the studio, and everyone seemed to be happy with it. There was no issues. And then I show up in my trailer for the first day of set, and I'm getting dressed, and I see my bra there, and I'm like, oh, it's weird. It's a push-up bra. Okay. I'm gonna ask the wardrobe girl what this means. And then in front of the push-up bra, I saw 2 chicken cutlets. And I was like, I didn't ask for that. Why is that there? So I walk out into my trailer, and I look at my brother, and I'm like, hey, did anyone mention to you why there's chicken cutlets? I was 16. I had never seen a chicken cutlet. I didn't use them. I was a kid. And he was like, no, what is in your room? And he was like, you're kidding me. And I was like, maybe it's a joke. Like, maybe this isn't real. And I go out, and I ask the wardrobe girl, and she's like, oh, yeah, I was told to put these in your trailer. I was like, okay, I need a producer. And one of the producers comes in, and my brother is like, what? What is that? Why is that here? And I was like, was this your idea? To the producer. And he or she looked at me and said, this came from higher than me. And I was like, what do you mean?
Studio?
And they were like, it
Production?
was a studio note.
Studio.
And I was like, okay, what? Like, you're telling me that a group of people looked at a 16-year-old girl in the screen tests, and they said her breast didn't look big enough. And they ordered wardrobe to bring me 2 chicken cutlets and a push-up bra at 16.
This is literally breaking my heart. I'm so proud of this girl. She had the courage to say something and not just stay silent and do what they ordered her to do. So she's inspirational. And I actually am getting really upset about this because she's 16, and you shouldn't look at a child and think, you know what she needs? She needs a push-up bra and stuffing. I've actually never seen a cutlet, and I'm like 20 something. So for a 16-year-old girl that's humiliating. And that just creates body issues. Okay, I'm gonna need like a minute because this is terrible. Society has this picture perfect, ideal body image, and that is forced on us. Those beauty standards are forced on us, and they make us feel insecure and unvalued for what we have to offer besides our body and our face. Appearance isn't everything. And as women, we have a lot more to offer. We have intelligent, educated, powerful women to reduce us to just stand there and look pretty. It's demoralizing, but I'm gonna keep playing it so that I don't break down.
And I was like, no. And I immediately was like, if you
Good job.
want them to come into my trailer and tell me to put on that, okay, then I'll walk. But I'm not wearing that. And how dare you? And the note went back, and no one came into my trailer and told me to do that. But I was like, I
Beautiful.
I won't do that. And my brother was disgusted. And I just was really
Livid.
really insecure about it on that movie. And I felt really creeped out. And I think that was my first realization of like, it was the first time I really felt insecure, I would say. It was the first time I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, well, is it not right?
It's like body shame.
Yeah. In the opposite way, like, because my boobs weren't big enough. Because I was 16 and a child. Like, they would never go up to a guy and give him a sock for his pants.
True.
No.
Like, oh,
Give me
it doesn't
chicken
look
cutlets
big
and
enough.
one in my bra. And from then on, every young actress I work with, I'm like, watch yourself and just know that every decision is yours. And if you feel uncomfortable, you walk off set. And that's a fact. As I tell every young girl or any woman in this industry who is maybe newer to it, I'm like, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do anything. You can leave. You can leave. Who cares? But the first time you leave and the first time you make the decision to say no, you realize that you can. And all it takes is that first time.
Chloe is literally so inspirational. And I don't know where she got this maturity and this inner strength to her, but I am so thankful that she is out there letting other girls know and other women know it's okay to say no. And I think in the past, it was a lot harder to say no, especially to the producers, because you could be shunned, just like Megan Fox was. She was put into a corner and forgotten about. She still did some other amazing roles, but she really didn't go off into this stratosphere like she was projected to. And simply because she didn't bow down and she spoke her truth. But thank you guys so much for watching. I actually am trying not to get emotional on here because it is heartbreaking. And I am gonna go because I will probably just be a blubbering mess and we're not actually gonna have a intelligent conversation about it with me just crying. So I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you would like to be a part of our family, connect with us on social media. Link is in the description box. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, pollitos.